Hello, everybody. So, new route landed. It's the 13th of January. Jesus, we're already halfway through. It's about 5-10 minutes after the route's dropped on Steam. So, this is my first venture along the line. So, we're doing the RE3 service from Chemitz Bahnhof to Dresden. I'm going to try and just run it as I'd normally run it and just share what I see, what I don't see, what I think looks good, maybe not so good. But we'll see how we go. So the route is anticipated, providing I don't cock it up, to go on for about an hour. If you last that long, great. If not, skip through. Maybe consider a like or a subscribe. It just gives me a bit of willingness to do some more of these, and we'll see how we go. So let's begin. So we have brand new cabin. Now I haven't done the tutorial, so this could get a bit messy. So there's your reverser. Get the doors open. We'll have a look outside in a moment. I'm just trying to work out what's what. Brakes, horn, brake key. There we go. That'll catch me out otherwise. So we've got the normal power on compressor. Now, does this have, and it possibly doesn't, AFB? No. So we need to find a... there we go, this is what we're looking for. Battery power. Let's see if GNT is on. I think that's the screen, isn't it? Right, let's see how we get on. So we'll shut the doors. Now that's interesting. Should have done the tutorial. Engine on, engine on. Jesus, what about? Brake keys on. So brakes have released, brakes have charged. Turn that on. There we go, it's just done its test. Now why? What have we not pressed? Something has not been pressed. Uncoupling key. No, we don't want to uncouple. Desk dimmer. Power. There we go. Power switch. Let's go. We're late. So we're possibly going to have some major PZB issues. I've got to work out this throttle system as well. So 80 kilometres an hour. I think PZB's still at 40. There we go. We can get moving. We'll turn the HUD off. Let's see how bad that makes it. Bit of safer. Right, we're rocking and rolling. 40 kilometres an hour. Let's get it sped up. Quite looking forward to seeing how this tilting mechanism actually works. So shouldn't my gin and tea house, gin and tonic. Right, speed up again. 100 kilometres. Let's get this moving. I think this route's going to have a lot of inputs required, just to make sure doing what we should be doing. Here we go. 110. Actually, looking at that. This 612 is definitely no racehorse, but it is remarkably satisfying just hearing a old school diesel engine rather than just electric nothingness. Nicely modelled cab, that's good. Nice fire extinguisher. Got some coat hooks. So let's see if we can see this turret. Oh, look at that. How good does that look? That is pretty cool. Mechanism moving as well. That was a concern. I didn't know whether it would be a tilted train, but with no modelling of that. That's all good yard, I believe. I don't know the area, so I could be completely misconstruing everything that my eyes portray. So I'm not too sure now whether we follow the ES profile one at the top or the one underneath. I'm going to go with the one at the top because it's faster. Let's just get the hammer down. Nice little sort of, I think one of the things that I've noticed, certainly in the last couple of releases, is the trains have got more sort of ambient cab noise, so sort of like the rattling and the creaks that you may or may not have. Right, we've got a warning. What? We've broken something. Right. I've no idea. Help. So, no idea what that was. Is it a speed warning? Let's take some speed out. Speed. There we go. Hear that? Press the brakes. Must be catching to me, maybe. Need to get down to 90. Brakes are good on this. Look at that. So I have to say, trying to drive this for the first time, talk, learn, not get caught out by PZB or CIFA, something's going to crack. More passengers, that's good. I don't know how much time we're going to have a look around the station. So we get the doors open. So this is, oh, it's a first aid box. We'll come back to this is in a moment. God, that's not a lot of time at the station. We're going to have to be pretty quick picking stuff up. Look at that, it's already time to go. Lock ourselves out the cab. Not good. Passengers won't like that. So what are we doing? Shut the doors. Right, something's flashing. I don't know what that is. Right, we're off. Let's go. Brakes released. Are we going to start moving? Come on, look at that. Right, let's... where is this? Need a visa? Need a visa? No idea if that's right. So we've got the double. We'll head to Dresden. Right. So that says GNT active 120. Let's aim for that. It's actually really nice having a bit more information there on that screen. It's just nice to see that the MFDs are coming to life. Feels a little bit more realistic in the cab. .4 kilometres to Flower. Fluha. Is it double O? Umlaut? Who knows? Beast. That looks stunning. What's that speed sign? 120. So if that says 120, ours says 140. So we're going to keep going. Let's get on the power. Signs, getting a reduction to 80. There's our reduction. Let's just scrub some speed. There we go, we're down to 80. Now, I don't know whether we need to be following the line speed there. They had to say 90, so see what we can get away with. That's a little lag there, wasn't it? Definitely notice an improvement in the sounds. It's not like in the old view changes tonight. Quite an interesting looking station. Definitely needs a gardener of some descript. The first aid box there, we'll grab that. Take an opportunist approach. get out. It's already time to go. Jesus. Get out of the way. Oi, move. Oh, we've got to climb up in this one. This is tardy timekeeping tonight, but we should persevere. Shut the doors, release the brakes. What have we got for a speed limit? We'll go for the higher, 100. Let's see what happens. There was 200 services that I saw. Oh man, we missed the map. There's a map there. Yeah, 200 services, so that was a mix. It looked like there was quite a lot of stuff layered on the route as well. Interesting station. So I'm looking forward to when the mod creators get their hands on this and start putting some real world logos and that on the route. That's always one of the big things for me. I love the routes and I love them as they are, but it just sometimes when you see a sign that perhaps shouldn't be there due to licensing issues, but is, it actually just adds that extra realism to the route to me. Let's power up. I haven't seen a static digger at the moment. That's one of my biggest bugbears. Clinchfield, Sherman, just no end of static diggers everywhere, and sometimes I just wish it would spin round. I think I saw one on the original train simulator and it just spun round, and I think it's bucket move, but as I went past it I thought someone's using that. At the moment, every time you go past a digger, it's a T-brake. No one works. In the world of train sim, no one ever works. Right, so 110. So I think the bottom route, the bottom figure is the one we're chasing. Green signal. Nice little reflection. So that's changed to 100 kilometres, 110 again, yeah. So looks like the bottom one is our target speed. Doesn't matter if you don't hit it, but target. Gauge brightness, that's very nice. Indicator brightness, don't know what that is. Safer. Spotted that one before it started bellowing. So we've got a 120 speed limit, so let's see what this updates to in a second. That's interesting, so that's gone to 140 and 90. I'm a bit confused now, maybe it is the top one. Let's shoot for 140, it's quicker, isn't it? You won't have to listen to me ruining the stream. It's not even a stream really. Got a big bridge, let's have a look at this. That's good. Yeah, interesting. See that? This bank looks a lot nicer. That bit there just looks a bit odd, a bit unnatural. Like maybe just take that triangle out. Anyway, back to the train. Oh, we've got another bridge. So cancel the safer. What's this one like? That's pretty cool. That's a nice view. Reminds me of when you see some of the sort of like Chinese routes and things like that where they're going over these massive valleys. Right, something just beeped. There we go. Oh no. Right, well that's interesting. So that's obviously slammed the brakes on. Well, that's quite good. It looks like it's just slowed me enough. Whatever that was, I don't know, it's just slowed me enough. We can get going again now. because when Rivet did the Cornwall route, everyone crucified the trees. This is a lot of trees. It'll be interesting to see. Stable 60 frames per second. I think I've got that capped. It's ultra settings. See the graphics card in the top left. I've no idea how to pronounce platform 2. Odoran? Possibly. But we're close. Regardless, we're close. Quite like the throttle control in this as well. It just seems a little bit easier to speed moderate. I sometimes find when you're driving the other trains and it's just the, you know, like the electric ones with the levers, you're off and that's it. Wheel gripping. The old PZB does seem to be relatively forgiving at the moment. Although perhaps when we get closer to Dresden it's going to be an absolute nightmare. Right, there's a map board. We're going to get a map board this time. I've no care in the world for what it does to our timetable. Let's jump up. Escape. Now, double dressing, black dresses. There's your map. Frankenstein sex. Interesting place. Frankenstein. God knows what he's doing now. I do like it. Sounds nice, doesn't it? It really does sound nice. Jesus, where did they all come from? Move. There's no door. We've got to climb up here again. Right, let's get out of here. Brakes off. Door's locked. What we got? 130. Let's give it a go. 13 kilometres. So we're going to skip a few stations now. What's going on here? Thanks. Right, let's pull up the hood. That's with a traction lock, is it? There we go. Let's get rid of that. Does feel like quite different and actually quite a nice driving experience compared to like the Electrostars and that. I've been driving a lot of the freight routes recently just because I can switch off while I'm driving them, but it's a nice train. Keep chasing 130. I believe all these triangles are where they need to pull snowplows back in or something, so it'd be interesting to see how bad the weather is here. Does it get represented? I do like that tilt. That's quite cool as well, how it does it carriage by carriage. Got a buzzer, something's buzzing, let's brake. Let's chuck the anchors out. Right, so that was at 100 that was doing that. The easiest way to resolve this is actually just to read, well, I'd say read the manual. There is no manual, but just to do the tutorial, because I keep changing my mind as to what I need to be following. I mean, that says to me, I guess GNT active 130. Let's aim for that. It's not the quickest. It's not a greyhound. Let's say that much. Proper off time though. 3 minutes to do 11 kilometres. It's not happening, is it? Let's be honest. So line speed's 100 kilometres. We've still got 130 on the display, so let's just keep going. So that's me ignoring our warnings. Brakes are releasing. Get some throttle back on. I mean, if anything, this is an absolutely prime example of why you shouldn't assume you know how to drive a train, and perhaps do the tutorials. See for it, I know what to do, just keep banging Q. Nice view. So we got 110, 140, let's see what happens at about 115, so that's gone up to 120 line speed now. So now that's gone to 140. It's all trial and error. So what are your thoughts on the route so far? So 140, we've got no noise. chasing the 140. A little bit of lag there. Little station. Line speed change down to 100. So that's chirped up now, so has that changed? So that's still showing 140, we're doing 130. Let's hold our nerves. Right, it's all very peculiar. All very peculiar. That's dropped down to 110 now, so unless that GNT button means there's a speed limit change coming. I think I know what it is. I think the top one's your active, your second one's the next speed limit. Let's try and work on that basis. So perhaps when you get that warning, it's chuck the anchors out the window time. Have I missed a station? Oh no, thank God. I thought I'd missed a station then. That would have been a bit of a abysmal video, more so than it is now. Right, 110, 110. Right, we're on max power. What's this coming? No idea. It's a red one. The only time I can correctly assess a train. Oh, what's going on? What's beeping? Shut the anchors on. Speeding, that's what that was. Not paying sufficient attention to the acceleration of the diesel. This is definitely a concentration train. I like it. So we've got 110. That's going to assume that's going to drop to 100. Definitely an interesting route. Coming in hot, way too hot. Looking for the collectibles on the way through. Oh, come on, you need to brake. Should have given him more brakes. That, we've already got to go. In and out. Throttle escape. Freight wagons. a bit of a yard there. So it's 143, 146, 143. Right, let's have a bit of C first. So 110 kilometres down to 100 by the looks of it. Too quick. Let's chuck the anchors out. There we go. Right, so that is speed related. So is that telling me we've changed it to 100 in a second? That's it, 100. So next speed notification is going to be 80. That was the 80, we missed it. We have here. So some considerably sized chimneys of some description. And the route's cutting through here. It's definitely a masterclass, isn't it, on how not to drive the 612. This route is definitely one whereby speed changes are frequent and observation is required. So we should be speeding up again in a moment. Yeah, so bottom one, next speed limit, top one, current speed limit. And I think it seems to change when you go through the normal speed boards. I can imagine there's someone that's far more knowledgeable and skilled and perhaps professionally trained that is banging their fist furiously at my inability to drive this in any form of constructive manner. First time though. 6.3 kilometres to Klingenberg Chemitz. Platform 1 we will be visiting. Definitely not at 9:42 though. I actually haven't seen anything other than the river earlier. Everything to me looks pretty spot on. Now I'm sure there'll be eagle-eyed that will perhaps have a different view of things like catenary and that, but actually to me, I'm pretty happy with this. I'll be interested to see what's like on the forums later, but yeah, currently to me, I've not seen anything that's made me want to invoke the 2-hour Steam refund. But I'm kind of, I don't know about anyone else, but I've kind of taken to the German routes. They seem to offer, certainly including the Chemitz current guys, a lot more variety of services and trains. So yeah, it's just a little bit more interesting to run. This route seems like quite a... There's a lot of concentration on a lot of speed change and stuff like that, but the actual signal element of it is really... I don't think I've had to use PZB other than just banging it because I'm not sure if I need to when the warning buzzers are chirping up. Yeah, I'm pleased with this one. Lots of trees. This might look quite good in the rain, actually. Bit of horn. So 140 we can be doing at the moment. To 100 kilometres in a moment. There's a little bit of lag there, drop down to 35 frames per second. Right, so we need to keep an eye out for the speed reduction signs. So I wonder if that's just warning me that it's coming, because currently it's not dropped. There we go, it's just changed now. I wonder if we can bag a collectible at Klingenberg Chemitz. Just keep an eye out as we pull in. There's a map there. We'll go for the map. Leave the ship. Exit. Let's get out. Let's get that map. Look at that. It's look how quick the load passengers are going up. Where's the map gone? saw it coming in. Oh. Ah, here it is. Passengers behind me. Pressure. Literally, there is no station time. We're definitely needing a more leisurely stroll up the route, perhaps if the freight trains pick stuff up. Shut the doors. Oh, shut those doors as well. Turn the lights off. Release the brakes. It's all going wrong. Right. There we go. We're off. Go via 6.5 kilometres. There we go. Let's get there. Get the throttle on. 100 kilometres. Chemitz. Here's the digger. There, look at this. It's no one's there. No one's working. It's just an abandoned digger. This one, the windows aren't boarded up on it though, so it's actually modelled a bit better. No one's there. Boils my piss. Speed reduction sign here, so I'm going to just going to hold speed at the moment. See what happens. So that's a big old decline. Definitely got a bit of train drive and a half on this one. Fair play to anyone that's doing it. Literally riding the brakes down this hill. So that's, yeah, speed warnings. Gaining speed again. It's like warning land. Like this is the 4-up no HUD challenge. This is pretty epic. I think we might have leveled out now. So what have we got here? 100. Let's get it moving a bit. Something's going on there. Definitely gonna have some fun fighting this route. It's literally like buzzer battles. Which buzzer's going to go off next? Let's have a look at the map. So we're a good way through. If you're still here so far, thank you and well done. This is such a beautiful route. I'm genuinely struggling to take all of it in whilst fumbling my way around a keyboard, looking at the gin and tonic screen, the speedo, keeping Sifa happy, no HUD. Sort of a little bit perplexing. Right, so we've got a speed increase there, so I think we should go up to 900. There we go. And we've got a big drop coming up down to 60, so that's going to be a bit of a jam the anchors on job. Just, yeah, there's a bit of stuttering, isn't there? Say at the moment I can still be doing 100. Don't ask why I'm braking, I don't know. I've just lost all the ability and coordination. Right, so we've got the PZB, it's flashing now. So keep that under. Just take it easy up here. Just because I don't know. Should have acknowledged the sign. There you go. Didn't acknowledge the speed board. I thought to myself, because I was under speed, I'd have been alright. But, look. This little shit was there. 1000 hertz job. Right, now we've got to work out how to reset this. Right. Brake pressure's climbing, so we're going to be stuck at 40 kilometres now. Get the power off. Brakes are charged. 40, no faster, not just yet. Traffic moving faster than me, the other side of the river. Just over there. Yellow bus. Oh, we're going to trigger. Oh, don't. Bloody do it. It's because I was looking at that sodded bus. Everything. Let's just keep going. Right, we're done. Take a breath, compose, Something's happening on that signal there, so we've got the 60 limit coming up. So we've got a 60 signal coming up, but we can only be doing 40 because we've got the flash in PZB. So let's see what happens this time. I'll try and get us to the end tonight.
Take it easy on there. It must be running downhill at the moment. Right, so we release now, so we can do 60. Acknowledge that signal. Remember what I was saying earlier about PZB seeming quite generous? Right, here's our 60. I'm just clicking everything. C for there, add an insult to injury. Tharandter, platform 3. I'm just going to slow down now, we don't want no more escapades just before we get to the station. 5 minutes late. Speed limit's increased. So we can go 140 in a minute. That's what we got on this signal here. 60 still, flashing signal. So we'll acknowledge, yeah, we better acknowledge this one because you know what's going to happen otherwise. See how long we get at this station. I'm not getting out. We're late enough as it is. Yeah, look how quick that loading passengers is. What's that, 10 seconds? This top line here, 3 minutes delay, is basically saying we're awful. I'm awful. Right, let's creep out of here. Still in the 60 kilometre. Well, I say it's still in, we're coming into. Freitelduben. So it looks like the speed limit's going to uplift. Got 130. Off. That is pretty cool. I like that. Oh, we're speeding. Oh, these are the narrow gauges down there. We're not stopping there though. Keep pushing on. Nearly forgot to stop. We might not make this one. We're going to have to go all in. Yeah, we're still going to overhang. Someone's getting out on the road. Might have to title this a disaster drive. Is it worth opening the doors? Right, let's get off the brakes and get those recharged. Dresden, we're nearly there. We've nearly made it together. So top one, 140, going to drop down to 130. It's quite a quiet route. I mean, certainly this particular service. Not a problem. There's been a few trains. I don't know if there's going to be anything else that will layer into it. Right, it's still 140 at the moment, but we are going to get a reduction. So let's just back off down to one. Right, so we're 130 down to 110 at the moment. So I think that's LQ. Red G is flashing, get it down to 110. Right, hopefully we might not get any problems. I can imagine this is quite an interesting train to ride on, to be fair. Must be an intriguing sensation. .9 kilometres to Old Faithful Dresden. Shut up, Seafer. Oh, it's this one. Brakes. Right, so we've got to get it down to about 80, so let's just ease it off. Definitely been a lot of work gone into, there's a lot of unique structures along this route. There's definitely been a lot of legwork going into those. So I don't know if we've got a reduction down to 80, something just buzzed. Yeah, red light's flashing, so let's slow it down.
here we go, yeah. Down 80, 70's coming up. So actually, to be fair, we've kind of sussed this as we've gone. Tutorial wouldn't have done any harm. And what I mean by that is me doing a tutorial wouldn't have done any harm, but I just thought I'd jump straight into a route and just record it and see what the heck happened. So we've got a yellow coming up, down at 70. There's a cooling tower, and you can see the big thing in the background, the palace, the church, whatever it is, the cathedral, I don't know. See, this is really nice. I quite like that these routes are starting to brakes, more brakes, acknowledge the yellow. Ah, look at that. There's our rail pool. Downhill into Dresden, we've got the rail pool. We've got the 363, 185. Got to stay low on the speed. Beast. Getting busy now. So is this the end where the freight yard is? I'm just trying to... GNT's gone, so we're at line speed. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? Another yellow, flashing yellow. Barking away. Yeah, proper impressed with this. This is worth buying. Slow down. Yeah, they have done so good with this. Dresden. Beautiful Dresden. We're late. If you had a train within 5 minutes of this one, you're screwed. Bus, there's sometimes an elephant. Come on, hurry up. Let's have a bit more power. So I think up here is where you normally wait on Riesa Dresden to take the freight trains up to Riesa. Well, I'm going to thank anyone that made it this far, and if it's not been too annoying, drop us a like. Pop a comment in. Comments are nice. It's actually nice to know that someone's watched a bit of the video. Casual entry. First aid box on the left. Grab that. Well, there we go. That is the new route, Tharandter, Chemitz, and I think that's pretty bloody fantastic, to be fair. As a summary, I think it's got great graphics. It's actually quite nice seeing a lot of stock just sat along the tracks, whether or not it's moving or not. It just adds to the life of it. Rush hour passengers, it's good to see them. Other than a couple of little niggly sort of pauses, it's been fine. So there you go, hour and 10 minutes, 79 kilometres. We had a little stroll for 317 metres apparently. But yeah, I'd recommend that. I'm pleased I bought this one, and we'll continue with it. So, as a closing note, thank you very much. And as I say, if you do fancy leaving us a comment, that'd be great. It's nice just to have a bit of engagement with people, and I'll do another one.